What's up, guys? So you'll notice I'm wearing a funny hat today because I want to be funny, but the news I want to talk about is not going to be funny. So we're going to jump right into one of the things is you can see this box behind me. We're moving. We're trying to get stuff packed up. But anyways, I'm going to start off with some crypto news, and I'm going to jump into financial things. Um, Again, I'm no expert with this. This is something new to me as far as some of the things I'm diving into. But I have done a lot of research and a lot of self education to prime myself to where I am now. So if you watch the markets this weekend, Ethereum was up 25%, up to almost like, I think it was like 1250, 1250. Litecoin went up to the 190s. I think it was 194 was the high. Bitcoin was up there, but it didn't get as much as the other ones. But as you know, everything fell back down, and that's due to the weekend being over with, and now the stock markets are back open all around the world. I think our time, it's like 10 o'clock at night. It's like 15-hour difference or something like that for the Japanese market. So when their market opens up, it's still Sunday for us. But by the time Monday morning rolls around, we start to see our market open up. So, anyways, the cryptos have taken their dive from the weekend. Um, if you're looking to buy in, based on the trends that I've been seeing, tomorrow around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, it should be roughly, if not sooner, like 4 o'clock ish. But anyways, from the 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. hours, it drops, and it should hit a low of probably 169 for Litecoin. For the other ones, I'm not too sure. I've been following Litecoin more. That's the one I'm day trading right now. But I have my buyback in set after selling over the weekend and making my money. But you'll notice that we've had some announcements coming out. We had the hacking of the Japanese coin check over the weekend. 530 million XEM stolen. Obviously, I guess they're reimbursing those people because that was their bad, not anybody else that got just their wallets hacked. It was the whole system got hacked, and they took 530 million in those coins. We also there was a story out of UK that hackers were robbed at gunpoint to transfer the cryptocurrency. Now, I know some people are like, oh, there's going to be hackings, there's going to be robberies. If you think back in the early Wild West days when they used to transport gold in horse-drawn carriages, there was highway robberies. You have to realize that whenever there's money involved, there's going to be some kind of theft or hacking or something that people want to try to steal it from you. So one of the things I advise is if you are doing this and you're working on an exchange like GDAX or Binance or Bittrex or any of those exchanges, I know me personally, I'm getting one, but you should get a cold wallet, which is an offline wallet to store your the amount that you're not trading, or if you don't have any long-term investment put in. But if you don't want to do that, then you just take your chances that hopefully they don't get hacked. GDAX, Binance, some of the more larger established exchanges, I'm sure that their security measures are far beyond what Coincheck's was, because Coincheck even said that they had a hard time doing the cold wallet, hot wallet setup, which was bad. They should have had a lot of cold wallet setups, but they didn't, and they got hacked. And then this guy got robbed at gunpoint. Nothing you can really do about that unless you have a gun of your own. You can fight back. But some more upbeat news on crypto. Ripple seems to be making some ripples. A lot of companies are talking about it. Starbucks was interested in doing some form of cryptocurrency exchange. They're not too big on Bitcoin, so I think they're leaning more towards the Ethereum block. I think that may also be a reason why Ethereum had such a huge jump over the weekend versus the other ones. The other thing you have to look at is February 4th, Amazon. They're going to report their earnings on February 2nd, but I believe February 4th is their anniversary of when the company was started back in 95, I believe. I could be wrong, don't quote me. But anyways, I believe it's their anniversary, and I think they have something huge to announce for that day. A lot of people are speculating that it's something to do with crypto exchange. Either they're going to start accepting crypto platforms or what. We just had news come out of South Korea that their largest e-commerce platform is now accepting up to 12 different cryptocurrencies. Obviously, the main ones are Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, just to name a few, but I'm sure there's a couple others. But it wouldn't surprise me if Amazon came out and said that. They already soaked up the URL names of Amazon Bitcoin, Amazon Ethereum, Amazon cryptocurrency. A lot of it came out saying, "Oh, we're just doing that to make sure that nobody takes those sites and try to, scam people." But I think there's more to that. I think there's a bigger plot behind that. Another thing is, I've been saying it ever since I started these videos. If you have money to invest it now into Bitcoin. This is just like the .com era, where you had the rise and fall of a lot of .com sites. But initially, when the .com boom hit, everyone's like, "Oh, it's in a bubble. It's going to crash. It's not going to survive. The internet's not real." And yeah, we had this growth go way up, and then it came back down. But ever since that first initial slide or crash or whatever, bursting of the bubble you want to call it, it grew back up and then some. And so, people that invested in Amazon and Google and other places, and the experts were like, "Oh, you're crazy. You're gonna lose all your money. You're never gonna get anything." Those people look stupid now, because if you invested $1,000 into Amazon when it first came out, you'd have $240,000 worth of Amazon. So I think with crypto, yes, it's new. It's only been out since 2009, which in a sense that's 9 years. 9 years, in my opinion, is a long time when it comes to tech. If you look at a computer, your computer's outdated within 6 months. So for something like this to have lasted 9 years, it's just recently getting a lot of attention because it's finally getting adapted. People are seeing the potential behind blockchain. It's going to stick around. A lot of people compare it to digital gold. Bitcoin is a digital asset, just like gold is a physical precious metal asset. So you have to have a different mind frame than just, "Oh, it's currency, it's fake." All currency is fake. A dollar bill and $100 bill are printed on the same exact material. The only thing that denotes it differently is the numbers on it that say 100 or 1. It's the same amount of value. If the world was to go into an apocalyptic chaos, that money would be worth absolutely nothing because there's no utility for it after that. Now we're just relying on goods and, if you've ever seen Book of Eli, hand sanitizer is like gold. So again, it just comes down to use and utility. Is there a use for it? Is there a reason why people would want to trade cryptocurrency? Yes, it works just like regular currency. People value currency, people want it. So the supply and demand is there, the functionality is there, and the technology behind it is going to revolutionize the internet. So again, if you have your doubts about it, okay, you have your doubts, but what's investing a couple $100 of casino money is what I call it, because that's what I'm playing with. Basically, money that I could take to a casino, and if I lose it all, it's not going to kill me. It's not going to bankrupt me. So you look at some of these stocks that back in the .com era, if you would have invested casino money into it, you would have a lot of money right now. Same thing with cryptocurrency. I urge you, please listen to me. Trust me. Put some money into it. You'll thank me later. I mean, shoot, I might even put my wallet. You can send me a couple Bitcoins after you've made money. But I believe that that's going to be, it's going to be something that is in the near future, and if not in the late future, a modernized item. So to end with this, if you're not comfortable with cryptocurrency, I do have some stock market advice. If you want to get in on the ground floor of some of these things, AMD is one of the prime targets for a stock. If you look at NVIDIA was at $20, $30 a share 2 years ago. Now it's $250 a share because of the GPU mining. AMD makes graphics cards, it makes processing units, everything you need to run for mining as well. I believe that they are going about it smarter than NVIDIA, even though NVIDIA is way more advanced than them. AMD has been coming out with good product. They have been increasing their profit margin. Now, they're going to come out with their earnings report tomorrow. So I know in the past couple of days, the stock has risen, I think, 70 or 80 cents a share in like a week. That's not to say much, but who's to say that it won't shoot up higher once the earnings come out and it's better than expected? Again, it could come out and it's lower than expected and the stock plummets. Again, you never know with those things. But if you like to invest more into the stock market and you want a good stock to go into, AMD is one of the prime ones. Look at a lot of different tech stocks as well. The blue chip stocks are where a lot of this technology is being passed around. So if you can find, like IBM is with Stellar. They produce the cryptocurrency Stellar. They're backing that. And there's a couple other companies out there. I guarantee you, if you have a ton of money to dump into Amazon stock, go ahead. I'm sure Amazon's going to skyrocket in a couple weeks here. But if you don't have a ton of money, but you want something similar to Amazon, Shopify. If you don't know what that is, Google it, look it up. It's a giant e-commerce platform that Amazon was working on something similar to it, and then Amazon saw what Shopify was doing and goes, well, that's 1,000 times better what we have. So they trashed their project and actually partnered with Shopify. And Shopify stock, I believe, has risen $20 in the last 2 weeks. And it's now trading at like $125 a share, $120. And a lot of people are claiming that that's going to be the next Amazon type stock. So there's another one. If you got a couple $1,000s to dump into it, or you want to manage your portfolio and move it around, I strongly advise that you get into Shopify. I believe they're going to be a similar Amazon type stock. So once we move, so shifting gears here, once we move out of where we're at now, we move to a new place, I actually got a mic and a new camera setup that I'm going to set up. So I won't be doing this on my phone anymore, and I might actually start being able to do videos where I show you guys some of the graphs and trends and what I look at as far as when I do my day trading. So until I get that set up, I'll be doing them on my phone. But other than that, if you guys like what you hear, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you want to hear something else me talk about. For now, a lot of my main focus is this financial stuff. Not because I'm addicted to money, it's just I feel like right now is a prime time to get in on this stuff. Because I think after this big 50% plunge on all these prices, you're basically buying it at 50% off, and you have nowhere to go but up. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.